Hi, my name is Michael. I've been clean and sober for about 4.5 years now. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I have a relationship with my parents today. I'm still repairing a relationship with my brother. Uh, I'm in a successful relationship today and ask God to keep me humble, pray and help. I try to bounce things off my old counselors. I talk to Billy quite a bit just to ask, if I'm on the right track. Am I doing, the next right thing? They say sky's the limit for you and you're excelling the expectations. I am 29 years old now. I started using drugs when I was 19 or 20 years old. Um, I didn't uh, any drugs through high school. I was an AB student. Um, got a scholarship to play tennis in college and started going to a club. Um, and then one of my teammates offered me some drugs and it was just history from there. I tried it once and I never looked back after that. I credit my recovery to Sundown Ranch, is where I got the most help at treatment wise. My parents for helping me be put in a place like that, a wonderful place. There was a few people at the place I went to treatment at, and there was all this guy always had this saying. He goes, that it's easy in here. You can do it in here, but when you cross over this speed bump, you're back in the real world. What are you gonna do? Uh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when nobody's around and it's just you? Because you're not gonna be in treatment forever. You're not gonna be in a place like this forever. And so, what are you gonna do? You're the only one around. And you have idle time, and that that hit me pretty hard because I didn't think I had years of going to treatment and different things, and I got used to that routine of being institutionalized. That's what you want to call it. For different things, I'm like, well, if I go out and I mess up, then I can get back in, no big deal. Uh, and that was a horrible way to think, but yeah, I would definitely say. And then Billy said one time, he said, what do you do with your time? How do you spend your time? And so those things that those people told me really, really stuck with me. I think for me, um, it was, I'm an adopted kid, and so I never met my real parents. So I think some of that stemmed from feeling like I'm not wanted, even though I had parents and that I wanted. I didn't even know what drugs were until I tried it the first time. Like I heard of them or things like that, but I didn't really understand like what it could do to you. I was with some people that I trusted at the time. They were my teammates, and I didn't know any better. And at first, I was like, oh, I think it's just partying, no big deal. And then it turned into a problem really fast. Within a few months, it was a big problem. I was on scholarship at Oklahoma Wesleyan, playing tennis, and within a few months, I lasted at the school for 3 years, but within a few months, I was full blown doing drugs. I was skipping class. I wasn't doing my assignments. Um, and we had a coach that told us, as long as you win, I don't care what you do outside of the sports field. And at 18 years old, it's not what I needed to hear as an 18-year-old. I'm on one of the best teams in the country. We're flying different places around the United States to play tennis. And the last thing I needed to be told as an 18-year-old kid, because I wasn't an adult, I was still, even though I was 18, I was a kid, uh, to be given all that freedom or whatever. I just went nuts. I went wild with it. I didn't know what what I was doing. I thought I was okay because well, coach is happy and I'm okay. And within 3 years, I flunked out of college. I still remember going into my third year of college. The president coming to my dorm room, knocking on my door, and saying, "You need to come with me." And I'm like, "Oh no!" And so I went with him, and he took me to the president's office, and there were 3 chairs lined up in front of the president's little office thing. And I walked in, I couldn't see over these chairs because they were massive chairs. I walked in, when I sat in the middle, I looked to my left and my right. My parents were sitting in the other chairs. And so at that point, I knew that it was serious. And I was like, I am not doing well anymore. And he's like, I need you to turn in your gear, and you don't have a scholarship here no more. I would go to treatment and do things for my parents, wouldn't work out. Go to treatment and do things for other people in my family, wouldn't work out. And until the last time I went to Sundown Ranch and did it for me, then it clicked. A counselor that knew me for a long time, Renee Wallace, she said, I think it clicked this time.
What are some qualities of a good mentor?
Yes, so I think somebody that's patient. I think somebody that's going to tell you the truth no matter how hard it is to hear. I think somebody that's grounded in their life. Somebody that's going to be patient. So I'm a big collector of any kind of art. Peacocks are my favorite. I have peacock art in the house. But I picked this up from a place, and when I think about doing drugs, going back to doing something dumb, I look at the stuff that I've accumulated. When I look at this in my kitchen, it reminds me of going places and seeing different parts of the world, different things, and I know that if I do drugs, I don't get to do anything. This is the first time I've shared my story like this, so that's pretty cool. Like, I've told people individually, but sharing it for I'm very blessed and thankful that you allowed me to do that.